Joining us now is Gabby Petito's stepfather, Jim Schmidt. He traveled from Long Island out to Wyoming to help search for Gabby. Jim, thank you so much for being with us. First of all, your thoughts after seeing that body cam footage. Has it given you any insight as to the direction that trip was taking that might have led to her disappearance?
We had a chance to review it. It was obviously very upsetting to us to see her that emotional. But we had no indication that, other than, just by watching it, that, they're in tight quarters, for a long period of time, that maybe they were just getting a little frustrated, whatever it might be. But we didn't have any indication at all that it seemed to be any problems along the way.
Jim, have you ever had any concern before about her boyfriend, or now fiance? We're learning they did clarify in this hour-long video that they were engaged to be married. Have you ever seen anything happen between this couple that would indicate to you that he would potentially harm your stepdaughter?
No, he's always been respectful with us, polite. They've always been happy. What you pretty much see in the pictures is what we saw, so there was never an indication.
So you've been there in Wyoming for a couple of days now, Jim. Give us the situation on the ground there. We have heard that there are reports that the couple was last seen at Grand Teton National Park. How certain are you that may be the last time that they were seen? And is there actually an organized search going underway now?
We are pretty certain that this is where her last location was. She texted her mom, said we're up in Grand Teton area. They were heading through here on their way to Yellowstone. They had some stuff planned for this area, and we just have a feeling that this is where they were going to be. And this is the place that we felt that we needed to be once we realized that was one of the last couple of text messages my wife received. The police, law enforcement agencies, they're all working together out here. They're all actively investigating any lead that they have. Right now, we're just here to support them and help them with anything they may need. We have family and friends in New York and Florida, but we didn't have anybody out here. We felt the need to be out here and be present, put faces with the family, and get out here and just be present.
Jim, our hearts are with you. We can see how difficult this is for you to talk about this at this moment, when all your goal is to get her picture out there, have people see her face so that they can call that tip line if they have any indication she walks by them, or they see her in public. So our hearts are with you and your family. Can you fathom why her fiance would not cooperate with law enforcement to help find her? Do you have any idea in your mind why he would not be answering questions or helping find her?
It's absolutely mind-boggling to our entire family and friends that you are on this cross-country road trip. You've been together for so long. Every picture, every video we see seems to be that you're enjoying yourselves. You say she's the love of your life. She's missing. You were on a trip with her, but you have no comment. You have nothing to say, and you're hiding behind an attorney. I understand the constitutional rights that people have, but you have pieces to this puzzle that we need to find Gabby, and you're withholding them from us. And whatever the reason may be, you need to come clean and come forward, whatever it is. Whether something happened or it didn't happen, I don't know. But you have to start talking. You have to tell us. Every day that goes by, it's another piece of us that is just falling apart because we don't know where she is or what's going on, if she's safe. It's unspeakable. It's terrible.
So, Jim, just in terms of the area where she may have been before the couple obviously split up and James Laundrie headed back to Florida, you're there in Wyoming, where you say you got a text message from. It's my understanding that the last confirmed sighting was in Salt Lake City. There was also a text message that was apparently sent to her mother, Nicole, that said no service in Yosemite. Do you believe that she actually made it to Yosemite, or could that have been something else?
As far as we knew, there was never a plan to go to Yosemite. The plan was to come up through this region, come through the Grand Tetons and travel up through Yellowstone, there was talks of, they were going to finish up in Portland, Oregon area to visit a family friend. So to receive a text message saying Yosemite, it's like 800 miles the opposite direction. So we're looking at the timeline now from when now we know that Van and Brian were back in Florida on September 1st, and those text messages received on August 27th and August 30th. It's a good 36, 37-hour drive if you drive straight through from this area to get back to Florida. That time frame, it just doesn't line up. It's really calling into question who sent them. Was it her? We're really questioning it now.
Final question to you, sir, about your stepdaughter. And she seemed to be very open and wanted the police to know in that moment that she suffers from mental health issues. She was very specific. She said she suffers from obsessive compulsive disorder. She said, I've got a severe or extreme, I can't remember the word she used, OCD. Is there something you want people to know about her mental health as she is still missing, as that would pertain to the search, or how she might behave, or where she might have gone, or how she might act when approached?
No, I mean, I'm not going to speak too much on her medical conditions or that she may or may not have. But as far as her being OCD, she's just somebody that is very organized. She's always been very organized, and she was working very hard on her social media, her YouTube channel, getting her website going. And knowing Gabby, she's creative and she's an artist, and she's always very organized with everything. And she likes to keep things that way. So that's how I read that. But
right. Well, Jim, we wish you a lot of luck in your search efforts there to try to get some semblance of where Gabby might be presently. We'll stay in touch with you. We'll keep following the story. We want to get her back home.
Our best to your family, Jim.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.